The Minnesota Vikings made fortifying their defense a top priority in free agency and could punctuate that plan by signing Pro Bowl cornerback Xavier Howard. In February, the Miami Dolphins released Howard with 3 years remaining on his 5-year, $90 million contract extension to get under the 2024 salary cap, sending the 30-year-old All-Pro cornerback to free agency for the first time in his 8-year career. CBS Sports' Garrett Bodale deemed the Vikings are an ideal landing spot for Howard, who said he is open to signing a more affordable deal and would reunite with defensive coordinator Brian Flores. The Minnesota Vikings defense showed significant improvement under defensive coordinator Brian Flores in his first season at the controls. However, they still struggled against the pass, 234.5 passing yards per game, 24th in the league, and a lot of their success can be attributed to Flores' schematic smoke and mirrors. Podale wrote on March 22. Flores had Minnesota blitzing at a league-high rate of 50.7% in an attempt to combat their lack of pass rush, 32.1% quarterback pressures rate, 27th in NFL, outside of Pro Bowl edge rusher Danielle Hunter, who ranked top 10 in the NFL in pressures, 80, 10th, and sacks, 16.5, 5th, Podale added. Hunter is gone, replaced by Jonathan Greenard and Andrew Van Ginkel. The Vikings could use some veteran savvy on the back end of their defense, and Flores coached Howard for 3 seasons as his head coach from 2019 to 2021. A reunion in the Twin Cities would make sense for both parties. Howard's connection to Flores is understated. Flores coached Howard from 2019 to 2021 on his rise to his first All-Pro nod in 2020. Howard led the league with 10 interceptions and allowed just a 51.2% completion rate on targets his way that season, a year that rippled into 3 consecutive Pro Bowl appearances. "I would love to do that. Especially back at home, the crib," Howard said. "I'd rather take a pay cut to go to a team that's going to go further in the playoffs. I got my money and stuff like that. I'm to the point, like, how much money do you really need?" The Vikings may seem far away from contention with their questions at quarterback, but the Texans were in the same predicament a year ago before drafting C.J. Stroud. The Vikings are on the verge of having plenty of cap flexibility to sign top free agent talent to complement a quarterback on a rookie-scale contract. If Howard likes what he sees in Minnesota after the draft, the Vikings could realistically make a case for contention that could attract the 4-time Pro Bowl cornerback. Pro Football Focus grades suggest a significant drop in Howard's performance last season, but that's partly due to how teams played the Dolphins. Rather than challenging Howard and Jalen Ramsey on the outside, teams took what was given underneath. Howard saw the second lowest yards per target, 6.8, but in turn gave up the fewest yards per completion, 10.